Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Hungerford with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Traffic Homicide Unit. This briefing is in reference to a traffic crash that occurred this afternoon about 4 p.m. in the 9100 block of Collins Road, which sadly resulted in a fatality. A motorcyclist was westbound on Collins Road. At the same time, a black female driving a Nissan SUV was southbound, leaving a neighborhood to turn onto eastbound Collins Road. As she made the turn, she pulled into the path of the rider of the motorcycle, which caused a collision. The motorcycle struck the driver's side of the vehicle. Motorcyclist was pronounced deceased at the scene by Jacksonville Fire Rescue, and the female was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. This is the 90th traffic fatality in Duval County this year, and the 22nd involving a motorcyclist. The motorcyclist does not appear to have been wearing a helmet. And with that, I'll take any questions.
You know how old the motorcyclist was, by the way?
He's a black male in his mid-30s.
Mid-30s? What about the female?
The female is going to be in her mid-30s as well. Yeah.
Is there anyone else inside that female's car by any chance, or was it just her occupying the vehicle?
Yes, a single driver and a single rider. Just two people involved and nobody else.
And again, the fault is, can you explain it one more time about what was the fault of causing the collision altogether?
Yeah, the young lady pulled into the path of the motorcyclist, and the motorcyclist would have had the right of way westbound on Collins Road. We are evaluating whether speed was a factor with regard to the motorcyclist, but we don't know yet.
Will there be any charges against the female driver then?
It's too early to determine that, but we will definitely evaluate that based on the totality of the circumstances. We do have some video and we have some witnesses, so the detectives will sift through that, and then they'll probably do some analysis of the evidence to determine a ballpark speed or estimation of speed.
And also, do we know if it was a head-on or side collision from the vehicle, from the motorcyclist to the vehicle?
Yes, yeah. So the motorcyclist struck the driver's side, and I believe it was between the A pillar and the B pillar, or I should say between the B pillar and C pillar, which would be right between the driver's seat and the rear passenger seat.
And you did say in the beginning that she's in critical condition.
Yes. Yeah. Stable, but critical. It's a pretty significant.
On that number, 22 motorcycle deaths so far this year.
It's significant. It's only up about 3 from last year. But I would encourage motorcycle riders just to be very careful of their surroundings and have an out. And if you're a new rider, please go to the JSO website. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Motorcycle Unit will teach you some basics and how to be safe. And they'll teach you how to avoid crashes and how to avoid target fixation and some of those things that are very important. Some of the best riders in the state, and they're happy to help motorcyclists become better riders and safer riders.
It seems like, as is the case here, the drivers of the cars are sometimes the issue too, right? And folks looking out for.
This is true. Many times, the accident, the cause of the accident is not the motorcyclist. And in those scenarios, if you train on how to avoid collisions, you may see it coming and you may be able to avoid it. Some of them, if somebody pulls in front of you on a motorcycle, it's very difficult to bring the motorcycle to a stop. And this one, we're going to evaluate whether speed was a factor. It's a possibility.